welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl here, Ella. Hey. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Ella, the convener of this channel. I create content all about my legal journey on the pathway to becoming a licensed lawyer out here in Canada. If you're interested in content like that, please be sure to subscribe to join my family. A little background about myself is I just recently completed my law program at the University of Birmingham, so I am internationally trained because I went outside Canada to get a law degree, and now I am back and I have started my licensing process to become a licensed lawyer out here in Canada. Toronto to be specific. So yes, I'm back home. In today's long-awaited video, I hope it was long-awaited, right? And I hope that you actually all engaged in my previous video where I asked you all to guess what university I picked to pursue my Masters of Laws with. So I hope you've done that guessing. I hope you've watched that video before even watching this one, because that's going to be, no, you're supposed to watch that video before watching this one so you can guess what law school I'm going to. So yeah, I'm going to be exposing what law school I decided to accept. I got into the Osgoode Professional LLM in Canadian Common Law, as well as the University of Toronto's GPLLM in the Canadian Common Law Concentration. Oh my God, that's such a mouthful. But yeah, I got into Osgoode and into University of Toronto, which is not an easy feat. So I had the option of selecting what offer of admission I could accept. And yeah, I'm going to pause for a moment. If you haven't guessed up until this point, let me know what offer you think I accepted. I can give you a hint. I'm wearing the color of the university, and it's very intentional. My top is the color of the university. Okay, I split it out. I got into UofT and I accepted UofT. I'm going to tell you all some reasons why I accepted UofT, and it's just a personal video just to share why I accepted UofT and what my experience has been with them since I accepted the offer, just a few months after what that looked like, even before beginning the program proper. Now, I accepted UofT for so many reasons. One of them is because I can have the opportunity to have a professional life while going to school simultaneously and fulfilling my NCA requirements. Now, what does that mean? The GPLLM program, the Canadian Common Law Concentration. Now, if I say GPLLM program, just know I'm speaking specifically about the Canadian Common Law Concentration because there are three different GPLM concentration. So for the GPLM program, it's a weekend program. So classes are Friday evenings, Saturday mornings, Saturday mornings and afternoons, and sometimes on Sundays. So it's a weekend program. Every other weekend, you have school, classes, courses to complete. And what this means is that it allows for people to have professional lives away from school. So you can work full time and still have your school on the way, right? And Osgoode did not give me that. With Osgoode, I believe you would have to, it wasn't a weekend program. It was a full-time program, but more like actual school, like I went to law school in the UK. So yeah, that was something different about the UofT's program that I had to really, really think about and say, okay, would it not be nice to have the opportunity to work full-time and also get the degree at the same time? I've been out of a job for a while now because I left my job and went to the UK for school. It's good to start building my professional life and network back here in Canada, especially on the legal side. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I chose UofT. The schedule is really, really flexible. You're not going into school during the Monday to Thursday, except like in September when you just get into the program and you're trying to settle in, and then obviously you would have to attend more classes. But after some time, it will definitely settle in. It allows me more time to be flexible, especially because it's every other weekend. So it's not me going to school every single weekend and not having a life. So I'll be able to plan and structure my life in terms of work and school. That is one golden reason why I accepted the offer. Another reason is because of the networking style that the Faculty of Law exposes their students and master's candidates to. UofT has a huge pool of networking through the University of Toronto Law Career Network, which is UTLC. So there you can have the opportunity to have a platform where you can network with other people, find job postings that are available to UofT students, and just it was great in general. Meet new people, have your resume up there, get help from staff, which is something that is very, very good, especially because I am out here trying to build my professional network in Canada. So to have a university that does something like that and exposes me to this network of people who have gone to UofT, who have gone through the NCA process, who have gone through the GPLM process, who are probably articling now or have done their bar exams, just getting access to that huge pool of services and resources that can be helpful to me on my journey to becoming a lawyer in Canada is really, really helpful. And it was something that I thought would be a great thing to add to my career development process. So yes, that's another reason why I chose UofT, to get access to that network, because obviously if you're not a UofT student, then you wouldn't get access to that kind of network. This is not to say that Osgoode doesn't have the same thing, but this is just like my personal reasons why I chose UofT over Osgoode. Another reason is because of the career and counseling help and the prompt way in which the staff was very, very quick to respond to emails and questions that I had. So it gave me that sense of comfort, in the sense that, okay, I haven't even gotten into this program yet, and these people are really, really responsive of me. They're able to help with any need or questions that I have. The school is there to provide career counseling and guidance for me, especially knowing that this will be a new journey for students who have lots of questions. Sometimes you even don't know what questions to ask because it's such a new thing to you. So being able to access career counseling and help that comes with my candidacy as a GPLLM student was really, really important for me, and it's one of the reasons why I related to go with University of Toronto as opposed to Osgoode. Now, like I said, it doesn't mean that Osgoode doesn't have career counseling. Yes, they do, but I just preferred to go with UofT's offering. The next prime reason was because of the application period and how clear and seamless it was. So I knew that I'm applying in February, I would definitely get a decision in March, give or take 1 month. Like my life could be like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know by March at this date, I will know if I'm in or out. As opposed to Osgoode, when I applied in November and I didn't hear back from them until March. In fact, UofT gave me the offer letter before Osgoode did. So that timeline of waiting in silence, that period was very, very telling and very, very painful. But yeah, my UofT application was pretty seamless. Osgoode was pretty seamless as well. But for UofT, they didn't require like a writing sample from me, so I didn't have to put that in my application. They didn't require work experience like Osgoode did, so I didn't have to overly prove myself that yes, I don't have work experience, but I'm still a great person and a student that should be admitted into this program. I didn't have to worry about proving all of that to UofT because hey, it wasn't a requirement in the first place. So the application process was seamless and was very, very clear about the timelines. Timelines were very, very important to me. My next reason for choosing UofT is because I wanted a different experience. As you all know, I said before that I went to York University. I did my undergrad there, and the Osgoode Hall Law School is actually on the York University's campus. If I had decided to go back to Osgoode, it would be me going back to where I had already experienced. Like I already knew what that campus was like. I mean, obviously, everyone that I know at York University is pretty done and graduated at this point, so it was going to be a new experience, but on the same premises. So I wanted something different. UofT is downtown Toronto. It gives me the opportunity to go downtown, to mingle, to expand my network. I wanted something different, a new university, to know what that new feeling was like. Yeah, so that was another reason, just wanting a new experience away from what I was familiar with, away from my comfort zone. So with UofT, I would have to go to the university, go to the campus, learn about it, learn about the university's standard and their style and what it feels like to be a UofT student. And with Osgoode, I felt that I already went to York, I already know what this looks like in terms of the environment, and do I want to go through that environment style again, or would I want something fresh, something new, something different for myself? So yeah, that was one of the considerations that I had in mind, and what also helped me in making my decision, because I had two of them on the plate, on the platter. Like this. Another reason why I accepted them was my gut feeling, was saying go with UofT, and my spirit accepted the school. The whole process was just seamless. It felt like it was meant to be, most especially because they sent me an offer even before Osgoode. So it was a thing of, okay, I didn't even start my UofT application until after I submitted my Osgoode application. And it seems like this went pretty smooth. This went pretty well. And the whole signs was kind of there. My gut feeling gravitated towards the UofT offer letter. And I was like, okay, I'm going to accept this. And heck, their acceptance fee was also cheaper. It was $500 as opposed to Osgoode's acceptance fee that was $1,000 at the time. So I was like, okay. If I put all my cards on the table, yes, the tuition for University of Toronto is more expensive over time than Osgoode, but just the sheer idea of me being able to work full time, hopefully, and go to school at the same time and start this new process in this new university that I know nothing about was just good for me. I like new experiences. I like taking myself out of my comfort zone and seeing how I can survive in the moments. That's one of the reasons why I related to leave everything out here in Canada and go to the UK for law school, which was a very crazy experience, but at least we are done. And finally, my last reason was UofT is the highest ranking law school in Canada. We're top at a global level as well. So that was just another plus, just having that name on my resume and speaking to fellow people who were like, oh, I went to UofT. Oh, I'm currently a UofT student. It gives you that camaraderie as a person, and being out there, everybody knows that I am a UofT. Yes. But yeah, these are all the reasons why I decided to accept my UofT's offer over my Osgoode's offer. I really had fun filming this video and I feel like I exposed myself. But anyways, that's what sharing is all about. Let me know what part of this video you found most interesting. If any, remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post my video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And if you were in my shoes, let me know what would you have chosen. Would you have decided to go with UofT or would you have gone with Osgoode? Yes, I will catch you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing and a wonderful day or night or whenever you're watching this video. Bye. Bye, y'all.